Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Somerset Farms. Jeez, since I've been ill over the last week, it feels like it's been so long since I've been on Somerset Farms. Long story short, we need to crack on with what we were doing in the last episode, which I've just had a little run around the map just before I started recording just to see what it was we were doing. And yeah, we basically got to harvest this field. We got loads of straw to collect. This may be a slightly longer episode than what I've been doing over on the European countryside. I'm trying to get this series finished with 115 episodes. Bear in mind this is episode 114 and we've still got 4 fields to harvest, so yeah, it may end up being episode 116. I'm not really sure. Yeah, we've got loads and loads and loads to do. So we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to come up here in a straight line and then we're going to work our way around. We'll get a headland done. And that's the easiest thing to do. Yep, there we go. That is looking fantastic. Do you know something? I don't know if I really want to go and pick up all this straw. It would be really good to pick it up. It would give us a better final total if we do go and pick it all up. But I must admit, there's at least an episode of picking up the straw. Do you know what I mean? It's the only downside. But yeah, once we're ready, we're just going to sell everything and we'll know what total we made. Don't forget, we started this series with absolutely zero. I know we do have a bit of a loan to pay back, which obviously we'll always pay the loan back first. It's kind of why I'm hoping we can earn quite a bit of money this year. I remember as well, we bought vehicles, we bought equipment, we traded vehicles and stuff. So you know, we've always spent more probably. You know, every vehicle loses its value, you know, with age and wear and everything else. This is looking really, really nice though. This is looking like a good return on the crop though. 50%, nice. Yeah, don't forget if I just go a little bit quiet in between saying something, yeah, I've still got that cough. And yeah, I'm trying to not do it down the microphone, so, you know. But like I say, it's nice to be back. I'm not back at 100%, but to be honest, I'm back enough to be able to play games. It was kind of gutting not playing any games while I've been ill. Literally played no games whatsoever. So yeah, to be working my way through videos at the moment, it's really good. That's the main thing. I do like to play the game. I do like to make a little video while I'm playing the game. I've had no Apex content recorded whatsoever. I've got loads to go through, but I wasn't even in the right headspace to be going through the editing side of things, you know what I mean? Kind of the farm sim stuff's a little bit easier for me to a bit quicker to edit and stuff. I tend to record it in chunks or one big video, and I just kind of know where to cut and paste. And yeah, the Apex stuff is just every video is completely different. Like say, playing on a game and you don't see anyone, you got to cut it all out, but you can't remember where, and yeah. But yeah, I do have an absolute blast just recording and editing the Farm Sim series. I know no one's really interested in like the other videos and that, but I like to just talk about them. Kind of just gives me something else to talk about. Plus I'm trying to talk longer as well without coughing, which every day is getting better. Like I say, I've just got to get rid of this chesty cough now. It's a pain in the ass. Me and the wife were talking about yesterday, and we don't think there's that much more annoying to be something wrong with you, like if when you're ill. I think a cough's got to be one of the worst things, because it gives you chest pains, it can give you stomach ache from all the coughing. The wife gets a sore throat whenever she gets a cough, you know? I mean, one cough leads to so many other little things, and it's like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm roughly, I wasn't paying attention, I'm roughly 2 days ahead of the wife being ill. She did get ill, and she got ill about 2 days after me, and she's not happy because she seems to have had the main like flu bug longer, and oh my god, yes, she's gone back to work today, and to be honest, I don't think she'll be at work long. And they're not going to want her at work, because I think she's still highly I don't want to say the word contagious, but my wife looks after about 100 members of staff at work, and she's got to meet new people today and all that. I don't think she's in any state to be at work today, but you know, she does work from home when she's poorly though. Well, she does 90% of her job when she's off sick anyway. Can't be interviewing new recruits and stuff when she's not there, but she can do the rest of her job. This is looking really good. Yeah, a little bit gutted. I ran over the crop a little bit. I don't think we'll lose loads. There's barley. But yeah, what have we got to do after this one? We have to change day. Then 24 will be ready. And then the day after that we'll have to change day again, and we'll have 27, 34 and 33 ready. 35 is grass. Already got rid of that one. Right. Yeah, it's just so long since I played on Somerset. He's trying to remember exactly what there was to do. Uh, 2 weeks. It'll have been 2 weeks on Wednesday. Mental, yeah, because when I got sick while playing the European countryside map. That was the last one I did. Then I had a week off and came back just over the weekend, got some European countryside videos done, and yeah, this is the first one since I've been ill. Insane. I might get some workers when we go into August. I might get some workers helping. Get a worker helping on the harvesting side of things. Reason being, I might be able to get some straw done in between. I'm not really sure what to do with it. I might pick it up. I was trying to get to 115 on the episode and end it there, but I think it's going to be like episode 116 or something. I think I've got more than one video's worth of work left to do, and then we've got to sell everything. Now, like I say, I can have slightly longer episodes. That will massively help to get it sorted. I don't think we're going to get anything covered than this one done today. It's just because it's one of the bigger fields. The 34 is a relatively small field. We'll probably do 24, 24 and 34 in one video. Then you've got 28, 33 could time-lapse them, I suppose. In theory, I could have time-lapsed this field and just had a massive time-lapse episode, but got it all done. I think we need to buy a header yet for the sunflower and the corn. I'm 99% sure we don't have one yet. I'm sure I was just going to rent one, wasn't I? Nice. %. Lovely. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll probably do after this episode today. I'll probably most likely do the straw baling. Oh god, it's picking up straw. What am I going to do? Pick it up and put it in the straw process? That is literally going to be it. Might do that off recording just because it's not exactly a fantastic job to do. Yeah, definitely in the next episode we'll get both them other fields done. Come on. It's the only issue with a smaller harvester. It's not that I'm trying to get it done any quicker. I'm just, you know, when you've played with some of the bigger harvesters and the bigger headers, and then you realise just how long this is taking and it shouldn't do. Like if you had the big boy class, oh, we'd have been long done by now. The straw swap piles are relatively big as well. We weren't going to get much better yield from this field, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to starting over on Greenland. Absolutely looking forward to starting over there. Like I say, we're going to start with a car. We're going to start with a trailer. And that is all we're going to start with. We're going to have to do this series is kind of going to get replaced with something similar to than what we've done in this one. Apart from we will have some productions and stuff. You know, we might decide. I don't know. Do we become like say a dairy farmer on there? And then do the dairy side of the production kind of thing, or do we do something else? You know what I mean? This is kind of where we're going with the Greenlands, deciding what we're going to do. I suppose it depends on the price of everything. You know, what's the price to get things up and running. Probably do what we always do. We'll use wool to pay off. No, we won't have any loans. I don't think we can have. I can't remember. I cannot remember what rules I said when we were discussing the Greenland series starting. Wasn't paying attention again. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm genuinely, I'm quiet there. I'm trying to think what I said we would do for the rules over on Greenland, and I cannot remember for the life of me what I said we were going to do. Is it a case of no loans but we can lease? Is that what I said? Or is it no leasing but we can? I don't know. I genuinely can't remember. But I know we're going to start with like 100 quid or something daft like that. I wouldn't mind trying to find a new map to do like a survival series on, where we start with nothing. Tractor trailer, maybe one bit of land, you know, some trees working with. There is the Western Wilds. I suppose we could do something like a hardcore survival series on the Western Wild. Yeah, it's a while since I've done like a... For me though, a lot of my series are kind of survivally, because I always like to start with 0. I don't like to start where... Use Greenland as an example. The Greenland's map, when you start it, you start with so much stuff and so much land that it is just not worth it. You just start with too much. I do like the series where you start with next to nothing. You got to earn everything you want. This field is taking quite a while to do. So if you hear me in the background, the watch has just gone dead. Just put it on charge. It might as well be charging while I'm sat here just playing video games. Yeah, I am glad this series is kind of coming to an end now. Like I say, it's kind of getting a little bit repetitive. At least over on Greenlands. Like I say, Greenlands isn't really the map I'd like to do what I'm going to do on. I would have liked to have had like a full series on Greenland where we started with some basic equipment. Do you know what I mean? We've never really played much on Calmsden Farm. But again, you start, for me, the fields you start with over on that map are way too big. Although there's nothing stopping us buying, selling everything, and buying like smaller bits of land and stuff, starting off smaller. What was I doing on Calmsden? I did the multiplayer Calmsden, crossplay as well it was, when I was live streaming. Now it's not that I've stopped live streaming, it's just my internet is still not in any position to stream at the moment. Still waiting for the new company to finish their installation of all the glass fibre cables. Hopefully then I can bring in some, I can bring back some multiplayer streams. Basically, I finished recording this video. It's quarter to 9 on the morning now. So by the time 9 o'clock comes and I'm say finished recording this video, for example, I've literally got jaff all else to do until, well, my youngest kid comes through the door about 10 past 3-ish. Then my eldest kid comes through the door from college at about 3:30. Depends what time his transport drops him off. And then obviously my grumpy one comes home about 5 o'clock after the wife finishes work. She finishes work at 5, goes, picks her up from after school or after college clubs, and then brings her home. But yeah, other than that, I'm blessed enough at the moment to have a passive income where I don't need to work. It's why I never say to anyone, you know, guys, you know, support me over on Patreon, things like that. Yeah, I've got Patreon. I've got Twitch subscriptions and things like that. I never never ask for them. I never have done. Don't exactly require it to do what I'm doing. Like I say, I've got enough money passively to come in through like stocks and things like that, and it gives me the ability to do things like this, which, you know, I'm blessed to be able to do. You know, I've had that time before where, you know, I can stream for like, I used to stream 8 hours a day kind of thing, and people come in and like, yeah, but you've got like 5 viewers, how can you afford, you know what I mean? And it's like, sort your life out, then try and do something you really want to do. And like I say, every time I seem to grow when I'm streaming, like to the point where I've got like 10, 20-ish viewers, just something goes wrong to the point where I have to stop, and it is so frustrating. Like I say, my internet has just absolutely died. And there is literally nothing I can do about it until the new company finishes the install of the new cables. Like I say, I can play video games on the internet that I've got now. I can just about upload, say, this video to YouTube, but what you'll find is I will edit the video, put it over onto my cloud space, and then you know, built into my router, or I drive into my router, and then what happens is I use my phone to upload it to 4G. I just remote connect to it and then use my phone connection to upload, and that's how I do YouTube videos. That's why I always record the day before, to give it a chance to upload, to give it a chance to process in SD and then HD, and yeah, that's why I record a day in advance. Where there's a will, there's a way. All I did is I went out to, well, I say I went out to a shop, I went on Amazon, I bought a router that would take a mobile SIM card, and yeah, create a hotspot through a new router, because, you know, kids like to upload stuff and things like that. So yeah, and I just bought a SIM card deal, truly unlimited internet, $17.50 a month, unlimited calls, unlimited text, unlimited data, and I just used the data side of things, shoved it in the bottom of the router, and there we go. There we go. Technically got a. But it's going to be 5G, which is quite handy. It will be 5G soon. They're building 5G networks in my area and all. Like I say, we are so far behind the times where we live. It's unreal. Right. This harvest is taking forever now. I get that we're nearly done, but it's taking forever. Yeah, that's how I've been blessed to do YouTube videos over the last few months. Let's go. What we're gonna have, 22,500. Nice. I still think this trailer was too big for this series, but it was cheap in the sale. There we go. So yeah, we'll get the rest of this done, and like I say, I'll do the straw off recording. I'll get the straw, I'll get it picked up, I'll put it over in the straw production. That's the wrong one. We've got a lot of straw over there, that's for sure. The majority of that'll go when we're skipping the days, because we will be skipping days, that's for sure. Well, that little line was only 3 litres. It was hardly worth it. Come on. Drop the straw. Yeah, it's going to be easy just to go up and down here. A couple more rows and but yeah, what we'll do, we'll get this field done. Let's say off recording, I'll pick up the straw. I know we will have some more straw to pick up from field 24, I think it is. But it won't be a lot of straw. That'll probably be the bit of straw I probably leave, to be honest. Right, turns out it wasn't someone at the door. It was just the wife coming home. She'd forgotten all her work stuff. Like a Wally. Good job the wife only works 5 minutes from home, innit? You still got time to get back to work. Yeah, sorry about that interruption. I genuinely thought someone was... I've got presents coming and things like that. You know what I mean? All my kids' Christmas presents are bought. All my kids' Christmas presents have arrived. At the end of the day. But, you know, I've got the wives. I've got some of the wives here. Some of them are still to come. Still got some little bits and bats, you know, parents, well, my dad's, things like that to come. Do this right. There we go. Lovely. Right, that is that field done. That took a lot longer than I originally planned. Yeah, it took a lot longer than I originally planned it, that. Yeah, sorry about that. Did not plan on copying then. Yeah, we've got a load of potato to get rid of as well. Potato is currently on to automatic sell now. Now we won't make loads of money from the potato. That's ready to sell. Like I say, it takes like an average of the current price. But overall, I think where we are farm-wise, we are really, we're in a really strong position. We've got a load left of potato to sell that we can sell over in January. Because like I say, we will try and, we've got a lot of things to sell. You know what I mean? So we will probably sell it over in January for the best price. Could put the maple syrup onto auto sell. I suppose that is possible. That's what's ready next. This field here. So we'll leave that there. We'll get this over into the storage. Like I say, what I'll do, I will just fix the. I'll pick up the straw. Oh, recording. Like I say, 3 of the biggest fields. All I'm going to do is bale it, and all I'm going to do is put it over in the straw processing unit. That is literally it. I will probably lower the time to 0.2. We do need to be in August in the next episode, so there's no point me just sitting on 0.5 doing straw. I'll kind of leave it to be wasting time away while I do it. So the next episode will most likely be already in August. Like I say, it's just straw. You've seen me do straw a million times. And there we go. Yep, and this is the one. But yeah, as I say guys, I do massively appreciate everybody who's watched the series, watched all the episodes. I know there are a few people out there, because of, you know, YouTube tells you about, you know, your watch times and things like that. You know, I do massively appreciate the subscribers that I've received while I've been poorly as well. I do massively appreciate that. And people have dropped me the subscriptions while I wasn't recording. And I do appreciate it, guys. I really do. I say, if you enjoy the videos, you know, please hit that like button. But yeah, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and drop a comment down below, guys. It literally massively helps boost the algorithm, pushes the videos out to more people. So comments are really important. Like I say, give me some ideas what you'd like to see from other episodes, you know, and other series. Yeah, just don't be afraid to put some input. I would rather someone put, "Oh, people, why don't you do this?" You know, rather than just saying disliking a video. You know what I mean? Just tell me what you'd like to see. I can't change something if I don't actually know. That's how I've always looked at it. As I say, I'm going to get on with these videos. I'm going to get on with this straw, shall I say, and I'm going to start getting all this moved over to the straw processing. I probably won't get all the straw. There'll be little bits I do miss. At the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we'll get as much of this up as we can. I'll get it moved over to the straw place, and I will see you in the next episode, guys. I do appreciate everybody for watching, and until the next time, I will see you all later on.